Udah? Oh, oke. So, welcome to Airtable for community. In this workshop, we will study how to operate Airtable from community perspective, like what you need to know and what is your responsibility on the partnership journey of Airtable itself. So before all that, before going to the workflow, I'm going to explain to you about the framework of community in Airtable. The first one is CM onboarding journey. You can see on this one. This is the table, and I will just go through the documentation that I have created. So basically, this boarding journey contains the progress of community in both onboarding and offboarding. Uh, that has already gone past the MOU signing stage of BD. If you haven't already known yet, uh, if the property that has been identified as leads already goes past through the MOU signing, they will go to the handover to CM, and then they will be handled by community team. And below is the step by step you need to know to input the data itself. Before that, I think you need to know about the structure first. So first of all, this is the primary key, the boarding ID. You don't need to input this. This is already auto number. The next one is partnership leads journey ID. This number is based from partnership leads journey. Like for example, Wananta Villa, even though Wananta Villa has primary key of 1 in the boarding ID, in the partnership journey, uh, the leads is the lead number is 43. For example, if I search for 43, it's Wananta Villa. So we take the leads data from partnership leads journey. And then the opportunity name is also inputted automatically, and the lead progress as well. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to documentation. The first step is that community doesn't need to input the data of property for the first time. Instead, the automation of Airtable allows it so that once the lead progress of property is changed into handover to CM, it will automatically be moved to CM boarding journey. For example, I'm going to show this one. Let me just take one of the abandoned, yeah. For example, Bali Beach Mansion. Bali Beach Mansion is one of the abandoned, but for example, supposed to say that Bali Beach Mansion is already past MOU signing, and then BD wants to hand over it to CM. BD will do it as such. Now, because of this, the automation will allow Bali Beach Mansion to be in handover to CM automatically. So CM doesn't need to even look at partnership journey. The only thing CM needs to is just to input 3 of the remaining data over here. Yes, so take a look at Komala Sagan. Komala Sagan is the prime example of a property that has already been transferred to CM boarding journey automatically. Uh, yes, and the initial information from the automation is the boarding ID. I'm going to go back to this boarding ID. This is automatic. The partnership with journey ID also automatic. The opportunity name, the lead progress, and then last one is property link address. Aside from that is the information you need to input manually. Okay, so going to the first step you need to input manually is the boarding status. Pretty self-explanatory on the information over here. Just fill the information according to the latest status of said property. For example, if the property is currently going on onboarding progress, then the status should be onboarding. If the property has already passed off all of the onboarding steps, then the boarding status should be partner, and so on and so forth. And then after you put the boarding status, next one you put is the CMPIC or CM person in charge. Just put the data according to who's the one responsible of managing said properties journey right now. For example, you can see here that uh, Villa RC is tended by Rafiq Bali, or Akaza Villa Bukit Pandawa is on going onboarding steps by Tendi Bukit Vista Bali, like so. And then After you input the boarding status and CMPIC, next thing is the completed boarding journey. Now, this is the most important part of CM boarding journey, and you need to pay attention of all the information that I have put on the documentation. Okay, so you can see on the first note is that you need to pick the step after it's finished. We have rewarded the step in such a way that you will be able to notice that straight away as well. For example, you can see over here in the first step that on-site inspection document has been attached. So what that means is that you can only check this, you can only input the steps, you can only click on this step once you have finished the on-site inspection document and it has already been attached to property details. More on that later, but yeah, it's just like that. Also, be sure not to skip the step since it will be recorded in other table. And more on that after this table. I will explain it later. And this column will show you the latest progress on or offboarding of property. For example, in Wananta Villa, the first row on the CM boarding journey, the latest step is partner manager has invited partner to social FB group. This is the latest step of onboarding, which makes Wananta Villa already one of our partner. For example, yeah, like so. And then, for example, for Nayaka Villa Ungasan, it's still on partner manager has been introduced to owner, and this is the latest step. Okay, that's about it. And then the important note that you need to pay attention is that first one is pay extra attention to step 1 and 2 since this involves content team. What is step 1 and step 2? Step 1 is on-site inspection document has been attached, and step 2 is property photo shoot done, listing live on Airbnb. Why is this important? Because once you've put step 1, meaning inspection has been done, there will be an automation notifying content team to create listing and photo shoot. So don't forget to check this step out. And then once content team is done with their work, it will automatically be listed in Airtable as property photo shoot done, listing live on Airbnb. So no need to CM to check that one. So basically, the conclusion and the TLDR is that CM doesn't need to check the second step, but CM really needs to check on the first step once it's been done, and then the rest can follow as well. Yeah, that's basically it on CM boarding journey. Any question?
Andreas.
Yes, Kak.
Okay, thank you. I think for the last step on the onboarding, maybe you can add one more. Partner is ready to receive guests. Maybe that the last step. Mm,
Oh, so you want another column saying that our partner has already
mm.
okay, okay.
The
Partners
end-nya,
ready to receive.
end dari proses onboardingnya kayak gitu.
Oh, this one?
Itu ya setelah after the social medianya itu partner receive
After this,
uh,
then I should add another
partner
step
ready
saying that partner
ready to
is ready to receive
receive guest.
guests.
Ya.
Okay, sure, no
Ya.
problem. Anything else?
So when
Andreas,
oh yeah, go ahead.
sorry. Go on, Andy. Sorry.
Okay, Andreas.
The first
So
first.
when we finish to do the inspection and then we choose the on what's called yang pertama itu the on inspection itu, so it will be automatically contract to content ya.
Yes, yes. So I will explain this later, but if you need the information now, basically what happens is that when BD is approaching the property as leads, they will of course input the data and property details before you, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And what happens is that when you do online inspection, you will complete the information that BD has never done before on the PLG and on the PL partnership with Journey, basically. So, for example, not Drew Villa. For example, Kamayangan Villa. If you do online inspection, you will complete all the information about Kamayangan Villa, right?
Yeah.
Yes, from online inspection, and then Once you have made sure that you have attached the on-site inspection document, then and only then you will be allowed to check the on-site inspection document has been attached.
So
But you don't need to notify the content team anymore, because if you click this based from Kabayu automation,
yeah.
uh, this will trigger the information to Trello basically from
Oh,
Kagani perspective. So what you need to do is just to click this button.
okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, I guess from Katendi is answered. Next from Kasa, what seems to be the problem?
Okay, thank you, Andres. Actually, I don't see any problem regarding to this, but I'm just curious if the steps are not delivered in according to the order. Is that gonna be a problem? Because we sometimes we meet several conditions that make us have to do the training first and then the online inspection later and so on.
Yes, I will answer that next time. No problem.
Okay, then
Anything else?
yeah, it's okay if it's not in order, right?
It's okay, but I will answer this later.
Oh, okay, okay, sure.
On why is this okay? I mean,
Okay then.
no other answer. No other answer. No other questions. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't eat my lunch yet. Halu halu. Safe. Hello. Can I continue?
Yes, yes, please do.
Okay. Okay. So I guess the CM boarding journey. I hope that all the CM members will understand about the explanation. And if you still don't understand about the explanation, you can see on the CM documentation for further instruction and details. Okay, so next one, after this, the new table is CM boarding log data. I have created the automation, and the structure itself is pretty much the same to PLJ log data. What is log data exactly? Well, log data is the one table that answers Kaasa question. What that means is that this will record every step that you click on the completed boarding journey. If I group this by the opportunity name, like this, you can already see that, oh no, an error has occurred. Wait, let me refresh. Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, my internet's fine. Oh no, what happened to your table?
Refresh coba.
Yeah, I'm trying, Kak. I'm trying. Now let's stop sharing for a minute, yeah. Wait, oh no. Can anyone share the screen for me then? I don't think
I
I can open
tried,
Airtable
but
now.
it's still error, I guess.
Sorry?
Kayak error.
You error as well?
Yes.
Uh, yeah. So what now, Kak?
Still loading.
First time Airtable error gak sih?
Yeah.
Wait, this is the first time for me actually.
Yes, for me too.
What happened?
Yes, mine is still loading.
Mine is not loading. Mine is service unavailable.
Oh, it only shows purple screen.
Oh no. I cannot open, guys. Okay, I will wait for someone to share the screen if they have already opened Airtable before.
Kak Tandy, have you tried to open it?
And then I refresh but error.
Then it's happening to everyone. Okay.
Wow!
Such a perfect time.
Awesome!
Maybe there's a maintenance time.
Good thing I have the documentation ready.
Yay!
Okay. So yeah, sorry about the inconvenience on the Airtable error, but we will continue. The next one is what I've been wanting to show you guys is the CM boarding log data. Don't worry, I have also included the screenshot so you can see the visualization of CM boarding log data as well. Yeah, so it's like this. You can already see that will every step that you have taken on this boarding journey. For example, if you put Wananta Villa on-site inspection document has been attached, it will be recorded over here. And then if you check the second one or the third one, that second and third step will also be recorded over here. So what that means is that since every step you put will be recorded over here, it doesn't matter whether you put it on a different order as well, because no matter what the order is, it will be recorded over here. So for example, uh, you notice that one property you want to check whether this property has already passed the specific step or not. For that, you can check on the CM boarding data for that specific property and check if there is no lock on that specific step. If there's no lock, then that means that the property hasn't done that step yet, basically. Uh, yeah, so that answers your question, right, Kasa?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, and for the detail, this is the table to record every step that property has done in the on or offboarding journey. And all of this is done automatically. However, it will be nice for every CMPIC to modify boarding progress date according to the real time, basically. So for example, Wanata Villa partner manager has right date. Of course, it isn't. So it will be great if you can modify it to so it will be the same date, basically. But this is not mandatory for now. However, when the time arrives and you need to modify the time to be correctly as possible, then you know how to modify it. Just click on the boarding progress date and just modify it. Okay, any question on the CM boarding log data? I think Kaasa has already familiar with CM boarding log data, yeah, since you have encountered partnership leads journey log data before. So, any question? Oh yeah, as for the new interns, please observe ya if you don't really understand anything, and nanti later Kak Tendi and Kak Asa will help you to understand this better. But since this is crucial, it will be best for you to observe for now. Okay, for Kak Tendi and Kak Asa, any question?
All good so far.
All good. Kak Asa?
All good.
All good. Okay, so next one is property details. Property details, and then owner details, and then listing, and so on. And this will be explained by Bella. I'll offer to you, Bella.
Okay, I think I can share my screen since the Airtable is already fine right now. Okay. Okay, I will start to explain the property. We have the main table for the property, so it's include all of the data that we can have from the owner, from the property details, owner details, and else. And just like what I have explained before, we can have the information from the form. Same as the BD use, we use the details ID as the primary key, and the property ID is from the property, and for the property code is from the data that we can have after we have partner with the property owner, and we have the property name, property address, unit status, bedroom, area, type, region, in partner with other agents, WhatsApp group link, correct pin location, main concern, potential long-term best selling point, conversion friction, potential revenue, first meeting, second meeting, and direction guide, and the background or the deal. And the data is included in the form. So it's just like to input manually to the Airtable. The one thing that I want to explain that the use of the unit status and the bedroom, because we faced the problem previously and now we have the solution. We can move to unit status here. Yes, this include the information on the form as well. So we should input it on some tables in Airtable from the information that we gather from the form. And we can start from the primary key, which means unit ID, and the details ID is the column called from the property details. And we can have the property name here, and we can use this unit name to explain which unit, so it's be more specific for each property, and it has the specific number of bedroom of each unit as well, and the bedroom type and number of bedroom, because yeah, I see on the form that we need this data as well, and the amenities of the unit, additional feature, and additional service. It can be the mutual select because yeah, it's suitable with the property as well. And we also have listing details. For the details of the content, it's still the same. We also have the bedroom, which means like we fill the bedroom manually in the unit details, and it will automatically update it on the property details and listing details. For example, that we have Sankara guest house here, and it has 3 villas with the different unit name and their own bedroom. The different bedroom each villa. For example, the villa A has 2 bedroom, and the villa B has only 1 bedroom. And yeah, we can gather the information from here. The total of bedroom is 5 bedroom from 3 units. So I think it can be our solution. And for the listing details, it will be complete by content, not by community. And then I want to explain the owner details. The owner details, it starts from the owner ID as the primary key, and the owner's name, property details that we call the property from the property details. It should suitable with the property name, yeah. So we will know the property name as well, and the owner's email, owner's phone number, owner's birthday, owner's occupation, bank account. It's from the I think it should be delayed because the community is only in charge in this data, not to bank account, because bank account is handled by finance team. Yeah, I think that's all see from for the community team, yeah, because the property contract is handled by finance, and for the finance, start from the contract ID, property details, property name, and the percentage for each property and the contract itself. And the owner's bank account, will be filled by finance team as well. Start from owner's bank ID, details ID, bank account name, and bank account number, details photo, type of bank, bank code, bank address, and financial report. It's like the link for the drive. Okay, and the next one is the owner's bigger enter kit, which will be filled by content team as well. And then, yes, this is the part of community responsibility actually, because it comes from the same form that we have from the partner. It starts from the host ID, property ID, and property name, and on site says staff name, staff phone number, staff availability, luggage drop or keeping, remote working support, Wi-Fi, and yeah, for the host details of the property or the service that they can give to us. Okay, any question until this one? We got a minute.
Bella,
Yes.
regarding to the form that you mentioned before from content request form, if I'm not mistaken. So, who is the one to be responsible to input the data from content request form to this Airtable? Is it supposed to be from content team?
Okay, for the listing ya Kak.
Mm-mm.
Yes, the listing is the content or marketing responsibility, which is Kak Gani.
Oh, okay then. Thank you.
Yes, so the community responsibility, I think it's only on the property details, owner details, and for the additional table, actually we should add the unit details and host details for the service. But for the old properties, the unit details and the host details will be handled by me. Any other question maybe?
Oh, good. Yeah.
Okay, all good from Kasa. Okay, I think that's all from my explanation because on the property details or property data, we only have to input it manually from the Google form that we can have from the property owner. Okay, I think that's all from me. I will give back to Andres.
Okay, thank you, Bella. So yeah, basically that's it for the CM workshop today. If you have any further question about what to do, and if you don't understand about some of the tables, you can ask the current person in charge of the Airtable main team. If you want any specific duplicate view you want to see, for example, like Aulia want to see only her contribution to CM boarding journey, for example, you can ask for the person in charge to create them, and also if you want automation as well. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, important note is that I still haven't been informed from Kabayu about if he already finished about the automation from CM to content or not. So I will contact him later. But for now, you guys can start inputting data through the existing table right now. Okay, that's it for me. Uh, if there is anything left, I guess we can end the workshop. Yeah.
And the recording first, I think.